What if I told you one simple movement, like putting on a sock, could reveal everything about your long-term health? One day, you're steady. The next, you're wobbling just trying to balance on one foot. These small moments expose a deeper truth. Strength, balance, and stability decline quietly over time. And most people don't realize it until those everyday motions become harder, slower, and more painful than they used to be. But here's the reality. Aging doesn't have to mean losing your strength or your confidence. With the right kind of movements, done safely and consistently, you can actually build a stronger, more capable body in your 60s than you had in your 40s. Not through miracle pills or brutal workouts, but by using simple, science-backed exercises that restore the muscle patterns your body depends on every day. In this video, you're going to learn 6 of the most overlooked exercises that directly improve how you move, stand, walk, and live. They don't require a gym. They're safe for sore knees and tight backs. And they'll help you reclaim control of your body, one rep at a time. Before we begin, leave a quick comment with your first name and the city you're watching from. I'd love to know who's on this journey with us. Exercise 1. Glute Bridge. Let's begin with an exercise that quietly reverses the damage caused by sitting too much. The glute bridge. When we sit for long periods, at a desk, in the car, or on the couch, blood flow to the pelvis and hips slows dramatically. Muscles shut down, posture collapses. The glute bridge flips that pattern by reactivating some of your most important muscles: your glutes, your lower back, and your hamstrings. To perform it, lie on your back with your feet flat and your knees bent. Tighten your abdominal muscles, press through your heels, and slowly lift your hips upward. At the top, squeeze your glutes gently, then lower back down in a controlled motion. The goal isn't speed, it's connection. You're waking up muscles that protect your spine, support your posture, and carry you through each step of your day. Make sure your breathing stays steady. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Don't hold your breath. One common mistake is letting the lower back overarch. If you feel pressure in your spine, tuck your pelvis slightly to stay neutral. Another mistake is pushing through your toes. Always press from the heels to ensure proper glute activation. If this movement feels difficult, start with smaller lifts and shorter holds. Aim for 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions, slow and controlled. As you grow stronger, you can add a light dumbbell across your hips for extra challenge. This simple motion not only strengthens your backside, it improves circulation, eases tension in the lower back, and lays the foundation for better movement in nearly everything you do. There is also a surprising secondary benefit. When done with intention, you can combine this with a subtle contraction of your pelvic floor. That's the muscle group that supports your bladder, reproductive organs, and core stability. To activate it, imagine the sensation of stopping the flow of urine. When you gently contract this muscle during your glute bridge, you're adding an entirely new layer of core engagement. Over time, this improves control, supports prostate health in men, and contributes to better energy and sexual function due to increased blood flow. The glute bridge may look simple, but don't underestimate it. It delivers foundational strength that supports nearly every other movement in your day, from standing up out of a chair to walking upstairs. And as you begin to connect to these muscle groups again, you'll notice a shift in how you move, how you feel, and how confident you become in your own body. Exercise 2. Inverted row. The inverted row is one of the most powerful bodyweight exercises for rebuilding posture and upper body strength, especially as we age. It offers a safe and controlled way to strengthen your back, shoulders, arms, and core without putting strain on the joints. For people who struggle with rounded shoulders, a hunched posture, or upper back tightness, this exercise works as a corrective movement that opens up the chest and retrains the spine to sit in a more upright, healthy position. To perform the inverted row, start by positioning yourself under a sturdy table, bar, or suspension strap. Lie flat on your back and grip the edge of the table or bar with your hands about shoulder width apart. With your feet planted on the ground, engage your glutes and core to keep your body in a straight line. From here, pull your chest toward the table, squeezing your shoulder blades together as you rise. Lower yourself down slowly and repeat the motion. Breathing is key. Inhale as you lower yourself back down and exhale as you pull up. Keeping the breath steady helps keep your core activated and maintain stability throughout the body. One of the most common mistakes is letting the hips sag toward the ground. This puts unnecessary strain on the lower back. Instead, imagine your body as a rigid plank and focus on maintaining that shape from your heels to your shoulders. For those who are just getting started, bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor to reduce difficulty. You can also position your body at a more vertical angle to reduce the resistance. As you progress, straighten your legs or lower your body to increase the challenge. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions with full control and strict form. What makes the inverted row so valuable is its practicality. This movement teaches the muscles responsible for pulling, an action we often lose as we age but rely on every day, whether it's pulling open a heavy door, lifting a grandchild, or holding grocery bags. Additionally, it enhances grip strength, which is a key indicator of overall vitality and functional health in older adults. Incorporating this exercise into your weekly routine can dramatically improve how you carry yourself. You'll stand taller, breathe easier, and feel stronger in your daily movements. Over time, that upright posture and renewed strength translate into less back pain, better sleep, and more confidence in your body's ability to handle whatever life throws at it. Exercise 3. Sumo Stance Hold. The Sumo Stance Hold is a deceptively simple but incredibly effective movement for building lower body strength and improving joint stability. Unlike traditional squats, which often place stress on the knees or lower back if performed incorrectly, the sumo stance provides a wide, stable base that encourages better alignment of the hips, knees, and ankles. This makes it a safer and more functional exercise for older adults looking to improve their balance and mobility. To get into the stance, start by standing with your feet much wider than hip width apart and your toes turned slightly outward. Take a moment to ground your feet firmly into the floor. Engage your core, tuck your pelvis slightly to avoid arching your lower back, and slowly begin to lower your hips as if you were sitting into a chair. Keep your chest upright and shoulders relaxed. Your thighs should move toward parallel with the ground, or as low as you can comfortably manage while maintaining proper form. Throughout the hold, maintain steady breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale through your mouth. This rhythm keeps your nervous system calm and helps activate your core muscles, enhancing your overall stability. Don't rush. The power of this movement comes from time under tension, so the longer you hold with good form, the more benefit you'll get. It's common for beginners to let their knees cave inward or lean too far forward, placing stress on the joints. To fix this, think about spreading the floor apart with your feet as you hold the position. This subtle cue engages the muscles of the inner thighs and glutes, helping to stabilize the knees and align the lower body. If balance is a concern, perform the hold in front of a wall or sturdy chair for additional support. Aim to hold the stance for 30 to 45 seconds, repeating for 3 sets. As your legs grow stronger and your balance improves, you can increase the hold time or add light weights for added resistance. Just be sure your form stays perfect. Quality always beats quantity. The sumo stance hold translates beautifully into real-world functionality. It strengthens the muscles needed for everyday actions like squatting to pick something up, standing from a low seat, or stabilizing yourself while walking on uneven terrain. It also builds a more resilient pelvis and spine, which reduces the risk of injury during sudden or unexpected movements. With regular practice, this hold becomes more than just an exercise. It becomes a tool for reinforcing confidence and independence in your everyday life. It's a perfect example of how controlled, focused movement can empower your body to do more with less effort and fewer aches. Exercise 4. Single Leg Romanian Deadlift. The Single Leg Romanian Deadlift, RDL, is a game-changing movement for anyone looking to improve balance, coordination, and lower body strength. It's particularly valuable as we age because it addresses asymmetry in the legs, strengthens deep stabilizer muscles, and reinforces proper movement mechanics. Skills that help prevent falls, injuries, and mobility issues. Begin by standing tall with your feet hip-width apart. Shift your weight onto one leg, rooting your foot into the ground for stability. Slowly hinge at the hips while lifting the opposite leg behind you. Your chest will naturally lower toward the floor, but your spine should remain long and straight. Extend your arms forward or let them hang naturally. Once your torso and extended leg form a straight line, return to standing by driving through the heel of the supporting foot. Breathe in as you lower and exhale as you return to upright. This timing helps you control the motion and stay connected to your core. Avoid rushing. Move slowly and deliberately to develop better balance and muscular control. If your balance feels shaky, lightly tap your rear foot on the ground for support or perform the movement next to a chair. Common errors include rounding the back, bending from the waist instead of the hips, or letting the hips twist. To correct this, engage your glutes and core throughout the motion and imagine your hips like headlights. They should both point straight ahead. This alignment ensures the right muscles are doing the work. Start with 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions per leg. As you grow stronger, you can add light dumbbells or kettlebells to increase the load. Just be sure the added weight doesn't compromise your form. As a progression, you can also extend the range of motion by hinging lower, provided you can maintain a neutral spine. This exercise is more than just a strength builder, it's a full-body coordination drill. It teaches you to stabilize from your foot all the way through your core. That means better movement, whether you're stepping over something, hiking a trail, or simply bending over to pick up an object. The improved neuromuscular control you gain will make you feel more agile and secure on your feet. With consistent practice, the single leg RDL can help realign your posture, reduce strain on the lower back, and create more symmetrical development in the legs. It sharpens your awareness of how your body moves in space and prepares you to handle everyday physical challenges with grace and strength. Exercise 5. Hip Flexors Stretch. Tight hip flexors are one of the most common issues affecting mobility and posture, especially in people who spend a lot of time sitting. This often overlooked muscle group, located at the front of the hips, plays a major role in walking, standing, and maintaining proper pelvic alignment. When these muscles are tight, they pull your pelvis forward, leading to lower back pain, poor posture, and reduced stride length. The hip flexors stretch is a simple, effective remedy. Start in a kneeling lunge position. One knee should be on the floor and the other foot forward with the knee bent at 90 degrees. Keep your hips square and your spine tall. Slowly push your hips forward until you feel a deep stretch at the front of the hip and thigh of your rear leg. Hold this position while maintaining proper alignment. Avoid arching your lower back or twisting. Focus on your breath throughout. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to gently deepen the stretch. Breathing this way helps release tension in the hips and encourages your muscles to relax. The goal isn't to force the stretch, but to ease into it over time. A gentle and consistent approach brings the best long-term benefits. Beginners may find it helpful to place a towel or pad under the back knee for comfort. If kneeling is uncomfortable, try a standing variation. Place your rear foot on a bench and gently lean forward, keeping your back straight. Hold the stretch for 30 to 60 seconds per side and repeat for 2 to 3 rounds. This stretch not only improves hip mobility, but also helps reduce tightness in the lower back, strengthens pelvic control, and enhances overall functional movement. It directly supports exercises like walking, squatting, and lunging. As your hip flexors open up, you'll find it easier to move with full range and better posture. Improving this area of your body affects nearly every lower body movement. You'll notice longer strides, better alignment when standing, and less fatigue when walking or climbing stairs. The hip flexor stretch is a powerful tool for reversing the harmful effects of prolonged sitting, and over time, it plays a key role in preserving your independence. This stretch is essential not just for flexibility, but for long-term movement quality. With consistent use, it becomes a cornerstone of your mobility routine and a foundational tool for aging well. Exercise 6. Farmer's Walk. At first glance, the farmer's walk might seem too simple to be effective, but don't be fooled. This movement is one of the most powerful full-body exercises you can do, especially for functional strength and stability. Walking with added weight engages the shoulders, arms, core, hips, and legs all at once. It teaches your body how to move as a strong, coordinated unit, and it mimics real-life activities like carrying groceries, lifting luggage, or walking with a child in your arms. To begin, pick up a pair of light to moderate dumbbells or any equally weighted household items. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart and arms down by your sides. Engage your core, pull your shoulders back, and begin walking slowly and deliberately in a straight line. Keep your head up, spine straight, and steps even. Your posture should feel strong and intentional. Breath control is key. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth in a calm, steady rhythm. Don't hold your breath, especially as the weights start to feel heavier. Good breathing keeps your nervous system calm and your muscles oxygenated. Avoid common mistakes like hunching forward, leaning to one side, or letting the weights swing. Keep your shoulders level and your core braced. Imagine you're balancing a glass of water on your head. If it spills, you're moving too fast or losing form. Start with 3 sets of 30 to 60 seconds of walking. As your grip and core strengthen, you can increase the weight or duration. Over time, this builds powerful postural control and deep core endurance, which translates directly into improved stability and reduced risk of falls. What makes the farmer's walk special is its carryover into everyday life. The strength and control it develops shows up when you're lifting laundry baskets, walking through crowds, or navigating uneven ground. You'll notice less strain in your lower back, more confidence in your steps, and a better overall connection to your body. Regular practice of the farmer's walk supports spinal health, improves joint alignment, and even helps regulate blood pressure and cardiovascular endurance. It's not flashy, but it's effective. When done with focus and intention, it becomes one of your most reliable tools for staying strong, mobile, and independent for years to come. If you've made it this far, take a moment to appreciate what that says about you. You care about your body, your independence, and your future. That mindset alone sets you apart. Because most people wait until something breaks, until a fall, an injury, or a health scare, before they start taking action. But you're doing something now. You're investing in a stronger, more mobile version of yourself, one rep at a time. The exercises you just learned aren't about showing off or chasing unrealistic goals. They're about real-world strength, the kind that lets you get up off the floor without help, the kind that makes it easier to walk the dog, carry groceries, or keep up with your grandkids at the park. These movements restore your posture, rebuild core stability, and protect your joints in a way that modern fitness trends often ignore. But here's the key. Consistency beats intensity. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to train for hours. You just need to keep showing up. 3 times a week is all it takes to start noticing changes, and those changes stack. Over time, they become the difference between moving with hesitation and moving with power, between being cautious and being confident. The good news? Your body still responds. No matter your age, the human body is capable of change. It adapts, it strengthens, it heals. Even small efforts, when done with intention, can trigger big improvements in how you feel and function. And that momentum builds fast when you know what to do. So here's your next step. Pick 2 of the 6 exercises and do them tomorrow. Just 2. Start light, stay safe, and focus on control. Then build from there. You'll be amazed at how quickly you begin to feel stronger, looser, and more stable in your everyday life. And if you found this helpful, here's how you can take it further. Subscribe to the channel for more science-based routines designed specifically for men and women over 50. We post new videos every week to help you move better, feel stronger, and age on your terms. Tap the bell so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for moving with us. And we'll see you in the next video.